会議、会議に行って
見ちゃっていいの？
Dust it off with my own hands. Black blizzard coming. Oh man, keep running. You better get out while you can. We were broke, cold, letting pushed out. Thought I heard it so. To up and leave this town. Leave this dead land behind. So long, Oklahoma. I think they said farewell to me. Sleep beneath the stars in California. Dreaming of that old used to be. I'm going back up until I can't stand. I'm gonna cut it down.